Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today's 17-75, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, make sure to ring that bell. So obviously, we are here in Ruins 5. I went ahead and did the first 4. I think this will be fun. If you missed today's episode, everything happened. Marion upgraded her attack to 54 million. Marion upgraded her rune to +12. Sophia hit 12,000. So 3 things happened in one episode. That's why you have to watch every episode. This one was like, and honestly, I don't even think I had that good of a reaction to her upgrading her rune, because it's like, to me, it was just totally unexpected. I was like, what? Like, I was not expecting this to happen. I was expecting once again to fail. What I did withhold is taking care of the rune upgrade. Mostly because, like, polishing, refining the rune can take a really long time. We remember that with Christian. So I figured I'd save that for another episode. It gave her another 200. It gave her another 250,000 attack. I think hers is only refined to A rank, so when we actually upgrade it again, it's going to get us even closer to 55 million. Not to mention that just having higher base damage means it'll be quicker to get every million after going forward. Though I was sort of disappointed that it was only a 200,000 difference. So, but yes. That's okay, I do have a plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be an interesting day. I have a plan for tomorrow. I have a plan for the day after tomorrow. I mean, well, I really only have a plan for tomorrow because I don't know how far we'll get. But you have to tune in tomorrow to see what happens. You know, I can't give it all away here. Yeah. The last thing I want to do is give it all up. Alright, and that's 8. Make sure yep. So the interesting one is really, it really boils down to 10 and 11 now, how fast we clear those. Everything else has basically been reduced to functionally equivalent of an AoE stage, in my opinion. So, certainly an interesting change that I didn't predict that it would go that way. And the more interesting thing, too, is that as far as Ruins 10 and 11 goes, since they're pretty random in terms of how things clump up, I don't know which one we're gonna really be able to beat quicker first. I mean, Marion is getting closer and closer to one-shotting things with her special. She's doing probably over 80, maybe close to 90% damage. But she's not one-shotting. The only thing that's really going to change how this level plays out is when she can one-shot. Now, she may be able to get them so low that anybody can finish them off, and that's true. I mean, you did see her hit something, then Christian basically finished something off. But, and of course, the more damage she does with her basic attack, the quicker we go through things. But that's it. Now, the other good news is you can see we are stacking up, and that's 6. Is that 250%? No, 100, yes, so it's 2.5 times, so this will go really quick. We are stacking up those ruin skips. We have 1,700. Again, if my math is correct, you generally We'll find 6 a day. Sometimes, obviously, we get lucky and we find more, but I think that's a good average. And so if you skip all the stages, you know, that's you're using 10, you're getting 6, you're losing 4. So that total is looking really good for us to skip for over 400 days. I'm hoping that 400 days at 24,000 will be enough to make it a lot easier. Like I'm hoping that in that time period we'll be able to use fewer and fewer skips. So, but we will see when we get there. And there we go. So again, the last 4 stages have basically at this point been reduced to just AoE stages, which is nice. And there we go, 13. But yes, outside of that, again, we're actually getting relatively close to when we're actually going to be pushing. We have accumulated all the awakening material that we do need for the ring. We're close to getting all the awakening material that we need for the orb. And again, once both of those are done, we do need to go back to Christian and work on Christian's artifacts a little bit. But once all that is done, we will be pushing. And it's getting closer and closer every day. And that's 14. And I know that this has been a long time coming. I genuinely figured that we would have an update before, and the update would basically like reduce everything's health. Maybe not the portal and that, but reduce the health of the stages, and we'd have a Mythic Plus upgrade, which would just increase the scaling, and we just haven't seemed to get an update yet, and I haven't heard anything back from the developers. I've reached out numerous times, and but they have updated the game. They have updated the game, so it's not like the game is abandoned. They just haven't added any new content. So, that said, whoops. Let's take a look here. Marion, 67%. Very nice job, Marion. Christian, 31%. Vincent, the king of 1%, but he didn't hit that 1 trillion. And Daniel, the king of 0%. So, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.